All right, welcome everybody out there in internet land to the Halls of Music. This is the first video in a set of 4 that goes over various strum patterns that can apply to You Ain't Going Nowhere by Bob Dylan. Each one is a little harder than the next, okay? In each video, you'll get me playing the strum pattern, then me explaining it, giving some practice tips afterwards. Contact me at thehallsofmusic.com if you're interested in guitar lessons, beginner piano lessons, and don't forget that my wife teaches orchestral percussion and drum set. We look forward to hearing from you. Thanks. Bye. One, two, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Get to the practice strategies. This video assumes that your left hand, chord switching hand, is up to the challenge. If it's not, contact me at Bobby at the Halls of Music for lessons. I'll be glad to help you out with that. Okay, let's get to the right hand. I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. Okay, so the right hand is keeping the rhythm. Okay, most important thing with rhythm is consistency. You have to do things with consistency. That way all the melody and everything else can exist in the way it needs to exist, okay? So in order to develop consistency as a beginner, or really at any level, depending upon if you're challenged, is to slow down, okay? So let's go through each chord in this progression, just concentrating on where to hit and at a nice slow tempo. We're in a 4/4 time signature, which means we're counting to 4 over and over. That's really all you need to know right now. So we're gonna count the bass note is on beat 1 and the strum is on beat 2, bass note beat 3, strum on beat 4. In G, the bass note is the 6th string, so it's going to be like this. I'll count us off in a nice, consistent, slow tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now A minor, the bass note is the 5th string, open A. So I'm not going to count in, just going to give you an example so you can do it on your own. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're just doing 1 chord at a time right now. Now with C, you're hitting the same string. Bass is now a C because the left hand stepped in. And so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Remember, consistency is the most important thing. So if you're practicing and you're just beginning with this, 1 chord at a time is great because you can practice your consistency and just keeping everything nice and even, the beats evenly distributed there. Okay, it doesn't matter how fast you go. Okay, now once you get that down and it feels comfortable, you can begin to try to apply the metronome. Like that's probably That might be, I think that might be around 45 or 50 BPM. I'm not really too sure exactly, but I think it's around 40, between 40 and 50 BPM, okay, on the metronome. But I use the metronome to discipline myself and learn when I'm learning, you know, nowadays I try to learn Charlie Parker solos and Django Reinhardt solos. They're challenging for me. I have to play them slowly, man. I have to work those songs up, and I start at a tempo that I can do it consistently, okay? That's every musician. And no matter what level, when you're challenged, go slow. Okay, so enough of that. Let's go on to playing the progression. Now, I'm going to get some tablature up here so you can see what this progression looks like. You have G on measure 1, A minor on measure 2, C on measure 3, G on measure 4, and then it goes back to measure 1 with G again. That's very confusing. A lot of students just want to go G, A minor, C, G, A minor, C, and act like that there's only 3 measures. G is at the beginning and the end of the phrase, okay? So be prepared to be confused by that. All right, so I'm going to give you an example, counting and playing at that nice slow tempo so that you can hear what it sounds like, super consistent, and let this tempo affect how you practice. Especially if you're having trouble being consistent, okay? You got to do things, fill in the blank, consistently. All right, here we go. 1, 2, I'll go through the progression twice. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That's the end of the progression. 3 goes back to G again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the progression starts back over with G again right there. Okay? That's a nice slow tempo. Okay? So a couple of things about feeling rhythm, getting the consistent sort of bounciness of what rhythm is inside of you. Okay, maybe some of you are simply just counting in your heads and you feel really stiff. Okay, that should not be the case. Rhythm is a very relaxed place. You know, think about someone who dances really well, like Dancing with the Stars. I don't really watch it, but somebody does ballet or super difficult dance moves. They're strong, they're limber, but they're relaxed, like a gymnast would be, or a pitcher, right, in baseball. Very strong, very relaxed, but also, also strong and relaxed at the same time, okay? That's how rhythm is here. So try to loosen up, and you can feel the rhythm 1, 2, 3, 4 in your body, maybe moving a little bit, even your whole upper torso. I'm bouncing, my right leg bounces like this, especially when I use a strap. It just keeps time like this. I was a trumpeter when I first started learning to keep time, and I think I never trained my left leg to do it. I've thought about doing it, probably should train my left leg because, the more limbs I have that can keep good rhythm, maybe the better off I am musically. I definitely am trying very hard on a daily basis with my practice routines and being extremely focused on good rhythm. So whatever you need to do, bouncing around your head, moving your body, dancing a bit, bouncing your leg. I've even had one student who's been taught to rock their foot back and forth, which is very strange to me because when you get to a 3/4 time signature, the downbeat changes from your toe to your heel, which is super confusing to me. But hey, if that works for her, awesome. Whatever works for you to get the rhythm going, okay? Everybody's different. Everybody has a different experience and a different relationship with music that's unique and unto themselves. So however you relate to it that brings you into it and makes you feel connected and consistent with the rhythm, okay? Remember, my email is bobby@thehallsofmusic.com. If you care to inquire, have any questions about this sort of thing, want to sign up for lessons, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification and hit the like button. Maybe even leave a comment. Let me know if these videos are helping because I certainly love to know if these videos are helping you out. Hope you have a great day. Bye.